So let's take a look at what the inner join would do if we would actually try to do an inner join. What does an inner join actually produce? Here's standard SQL using an inner join between my Rx data and the date dimension table. I'm joining by the date key. And you'll notice that we wind up with, lo and behold, just those two rows of data. Who knew? So obviously, it's not producing what we want. We just get back our original data. This is not working. Let's take a look at the left join. Well, a left join is basically just an inner join with all of those rows in the table mentioned on the left that didn't get matched. So all those rows of data in my Rx data that didn't match the date dimension table will be plopped in. Well, lo and behold, as we all know, my Rx data and date dimension table match exactly, hence the inner join from the previous slide, and no additional data has been put in. Clearly, this is not working either. All right, let's take a look at the right outer join. Maybe we'll have more luck with this. Don't hold your breath. Here's the right outer join syntax, and you'll notice we wind up with our two original rows of data. Again, a right join is just an inner join with all of those rows of data that didn't match in the table on the right to be plopped in. Well, lo and behold, March is filled in. January and February come in from our original table, which is exactly what we want, but you'll notice that when we did the right join with the date dimension table, we wind up getting March. Now, obviously, this is not exactly what we want, but let's take a look at the concept of more fine-grained detail. So what would happen if we were to be able to do the right outer join within each one of those individual NDC code numbers? So for example, if we were able to do this right outer join within NDC key of all ones, we would wind up getting February and March to be filled in. And if we were to repeat that for NDC key of all twos, we would wind up getting the original February data, obviously, but we would wind up getting the date keys of January and March to pop in because the right outer join actually does that. So it's the concept of this partition by right outer join syntax, which I just explained, which will actually do that. And it actually does it at the individual NDC code level. All right, let's move on to the full join and we'll see what happens. Well, full join is just an inner join with all of those rows that didn't match on the left and all those rows that didn't match on the right plopped in. Well, lo and behold, we wind up getting the same thing as on the previous slide. And again, that's not exactly the results that we want either.